Hello, my name is Erik Segelbaum. I'm an advanced sommelier, which is just a fancy way of saying I've spent most of my life studying wine so that you don't have to. Today I thought it would be fun to talk about one of the most commonly misunderstood topics in the wine world, and that is rosé wines. Firstly, you should know that rosés are made from red grapes. In fact, any wine that's a rosé could be a red wine. It could even be a white wine. In fact, every red wine you've ever had could have been a rosé or even a white wine. And this is because almost all red grapes give clear juice. I'm talking Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrah, Merlot, Malbec, Grenache, Petit Verdot, Pinot Noir. All of these red wines could have been pink wines and they could have been white wines. The reason for that is that the color in a wine comes from the skins. So the longer the soaking of the skins with the juice, the more color will be leached out from the skins, and therefore the darker the wine will become. Imagine almost like a tea bag. If you soak it for a little bit, you'll have a light tea. Soak it a little bit longer, it'll be darker. However, if you only soak the skins for a little bit, what you get is a light pink wine. If you soak them for a little bit longer, obviously you get a darker pink wine. Eventually the wine will turn red. So now that you know how most rosés come into being, let's talk about the biggest misconception surrounding rosé wines, and that is sweetness. The fact is, the color of a rosé has absolutely nothing to do with the sweetness of the wine. Darker rosés simply mean they've soaked longer on the skins, and that's it. In general, darker rosés tend to be even more flavorful as a result, because they've had more time to gain flavor from soaking on the skins and with the grape solids. Lighter rosés, typically, but not always, tend to be lighter in body, and the flavors tend to be more light citrus and floral notes, sort of easy drinking, easy quaffing. Darker rosés, on the other hand, in general, again, not always, they tend to have a little bit more rich and complex flavors, a little bit more depth, and the flavor tones tend to be more of dark berries, spices, and savory herbs. Remember, color equals flavor, not sweetness or sugar. Now, another misconception about rosé is that it should only be consumed in the summer months. In fact, really, most rosés have more year-round utility at the dinner table than many white wines. I'm talking about winter rosé, spring rosé, fall rosé. It all plays. Lastly, don't think that rosés should only be consumed young. The reality is most rosés improve with age, so don't be afraid to hold on to them for a few years, or even to purchase rosés that are already a few years old. They will often be better and more complex than in their youth. So, now that you're a rosé expert, I'll drink to that. All right, rosé experts, I drink a lot of rosé, and you know I drink it year-round, not just in summer. One of my absolute most favorite rosés on the planet is this one right here, the Tabor Adama Rosé. It is 100% Barbera from the Upper Galilee in Israel, and it is sensationally delicious. Definitely stock up on it, and don't be afraid to drink it in winter or with a couple years of age. Enjoy.